Welcome to the homepage of Cognology. In this video, you will learn how to complete the annual staff reviews with your manager. On this screen, you will see your name and position details. Click on the line to drop down your review folder. If you are currently on a performance improvement plan, you will see this appear with PIP in the folder description, as well as your annual performance review folder. Select the Annual Performance Review folder. The Performance Review folder homepage will open. Here you can double check you are in the correct folder. You will see headings of the different sections and parts of the review. The performance plan is where you will view and agree upon objectives for the year. Your manager will draft objectives, sign off on them, and send them to you to review and make a time to meet to discuss and sign off on the final objectives. For factory staff, this section is not populated. As per the EBA, performance is reviewed via the competencies that will be assessed at the end of the review period. Development plan. This is where you can identify areas for development with your manager. This can be to help improve performance or to develop in certain skill areas. This can be added anytime throughout the year for both admin and factory staff. Feedback and meetings. This is where your manager can send feedback such as recognition, make file notes, or complete record of meeting and verbal warning forms. You will receive email notification when your manager has entered feedback for you on this page. You can also use this section to communicate any good feedback you have received on your performance to your manager. Competencies. These are to be completed at the end of the review period to assess the behavioural performance. Both manager and employee will complete this section. The process will begin with your manager sending you an email from Cognology, informing you that they have drafted objectives for you for the year and request that you review the objectives and sign off on them. The email will also include a date and time for you to meet with your manager to discuss the final objectives. To view the objectives, select Performance Plan and review what your manager has added. If you are happy with the draft objectives, select the lock function at the top of the page to signify that you sign off. You will then meet with your manager to discuss and finalise the objectives. After this meeting, you will receive another notification from your manager via Cognology to sign off on the finalised objectives for the year as discussed at your face-to-face meeting. Through the year, your manager may use Cognology to track any development plan activities or feedback activities. You can also access the development plan section at any time to assign yourself activities for development. You may use the feedback section to communicate any feedback you have received on your performance to your manager. At the end of the review cycle, you will be asked via Cognology to complete the self-ratings of the objectives that were set at the start of the cycle. You will also be asked to provide self-ratings of the behavioural competencies. The next button will turn into the Submit button when you have finished. Your manager will be asked to also provide ratings for both sections. Once you have both completed the ratings, your manager will arrange to meet with you to discuss and add any further comment. 30 days before the end of the cycle, the review sign-off will become active and your manager will finalise the review. You will receive a notification from Cognology to also sign off on the final review. HR will complete their final review and the folder will be archived, and the process for the next year's reviews will start again.